Dear, oh dear. I am. Do, 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 do. Yes, yes, you will. Yes, you will. Do, do, do. Hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'll be starting things off in about 2 minutes. Hi. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Just waiting for a few more people to come in, and then we'll get going. This is all gonna be what we're looking at. Remember from the last one, this is all the winners. So we're gonna find out the best of the best from this lot, and we'll take it from there. I've got a hi everyone, happy St. Patrick's Day. I've got a skit I'm going to read you as well, which I think is quite funny. I'm just going to wait for see. I'll start in about another minute. How are you all? You good? You all good? Ooh. Tell you what, I'll because this is live. Anyone who does miss it, it does. I mean, I know. Jane said she was gonna. Jane the Jubilance. She said she might make it or might not make it, but it's live, so you can play it back later. Right. This is going to stay up, by the way, for quite a while anyway, which is cool. What I'm going to read you now before we get going. This is a comedy skit. It's it's kind of a religiousy one, sort of. It's supposed to be a priest, and he's standing in front of the congregation, if you can imagine that. So I'm the priest, and I'm talking to the congregation. It's a kind of a play on words. Okay, so this is the comedy skit. I hope you like it. Okay, here we go. So I'm the priest, and I'm talking to the congregation. Okay, so and on the third day there was a marriage in Canaan in Galilee, and it came to pass that all the wine was drunk. And the mother of Jesus said unto the Lord, They have drunk. They have no more wine. And Jesus said unto the servants, Fill 6 water pots with water. And they did so. And when the steward of the feast did taste the water of the pods, it had become wine. And they knew not whence it did come. But the servants did. They did know. And they applauded loudly in the kitchen. And they said unto the Lord, How the hell did you do that? And they inquired of him, Do you do parties? And the Lord said, No. But the servants did press him, saying, Oh, go on, give us another one. And so he brought forth a carrot and said, "Behold this, for this is a carrot." And all about him knew that it was so, for it was orange with a green top. And he did place a large red cloth over the carrot, and then removed it, and lo, he held in his hand a white rabbit. Right, you heard me, a white rabbit. And all were amazed and said, "This guy is really good. He should turn professional." And they brought him on a stretcher, a man who was sick of the palsy. And they cried unto him, "Maestro, this man is sick of the palsy." And the Lord said, "If I had to spend my whole life on a stretcher, I'd be pretty sick of the palsy too." And they were filled with joy and cried out, "Lord, thy one-liners are as good as thy tricks. Thou art indeed an all-round family entertainer." And then came unto him a woman called Mary, who had seen the Lord and believed. And Jesus said unto her, "Put on a tutu and lie down on this box." And then took he forth a sword and cleft her in twain, and there was much wailing and gnashing of teeth. But Jesus said, "O ye of little faith." And he threw open the box, and lo, Mary was whole again. And the crowd went absolutely bananas. And Jesus and Mary took a big bow and said unto her, "From now on you shall be known as Sharon, for that is a good name for an assistant." And the people said, "We've never seen anything like this. This is great. You must be the Son of God." Here endeth the lesson. Hope you like that. It was a it was a bit of a skit. Anyway, that was that. Tell me what you think of it. Whenever you you got it. Okay. Now to business. Now to this. So we're going to find out the best of the best. If you remember from the last one, these were all the winners, and these were the runners up. So we're going to find out the best of the best. So we're going to start. Well, you should all be, if you've watched all my videos, you should all be familiar with all of these by now. So we're going to just go through until we get a standalone winner. Okay. Thank you. So we're going to go through these until we get a winner. So the first one is going to be, we're going to go for CK1, and that's going to be going up against Tesco Spring Fresh Air Freshener. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. So Tesco's Spring Fresh Air Freshener versus CK1 the Classic. So here we go. This is to find the best smelling, sweetest smelling of the lot. So here we go. Usual rules. I've got to keep my eyes closed, etc. So here we go. Right. So here we go. Right. So the first winner, should I say? The first winner is going to be by quite a clear margin. Although there is a second chance for this if it because I'm going to keep going until there's only one left, so I'm going to keep going. So that's going to be at this time. Well, CK1, not much in it, but CK1 so far. But we're going to keep going because this might come back at a later stage. So, yeah. So CK1 wins that one. So we'll start over here until we have a standalone winner. So next one is going to be Febreze, Blossom and Breeze, and that's going to be up against. We'll start this end. That's going to be up against Sarah Jardin. Yeah, you remember Sarah Jardin from Paris, right? So this is such a tiny. I'm going to just remember which way it goes. It goes that way, right? So here we go. So Sarah Jardin versus Febreze, Blossom and Breeze. Here we go. Okay. Well, this is going to be difficult because these are nice. This is going to be difficult. Whew. That's nice together. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be really tricky. Wow. There is literally nothing in that. Literally nothing in that. Boy. All right, let's remember what the ingredients are in Sarah Jardin compared to Blossom and Breeze. That's an eau de toilette against an air freshener. So these are on the pulse points. So, gosh, this is going to be difficult. I'm going to give it to by a whisker. Just by a whisker. I'm going to give it to Sarah Jardin by a whisker. You can smell both in there though. That's close. That is so close. You can smell both. I'm going to give it to Sarah Jardin, but don't forget we have to have a standalone winner. So we're going to keep going until we get a standalone winner. So Blossom and Breeze might have another shot. So far CK1 and Sarah Jardin, but that might have another shot. So now we're going to go with Gold Orchid for Breeze versus CK Into You. We all know about Gold Orchid. It's an air freshener. And we all know about my favorite, CK1 Into You. CK Into You. So we're going to keep going until we get one standalone. So here we go. Close my eyes. Actually, just make sure the room's free of any other scents. It is. So here we go. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Oh, God. That went up my nose. That went up my nose. Whew, excuse me. I went the wrong way. Ah. Oh, dear. Do excuse me. That actually went up my nose. Never mind. Okay. I can literally smell that. So, by the way, happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you if you're coming in recently. Again, that's close, but you know what? I think Gold Orchid wins that. That's close. But yeah, I mean, CK Into You is supposed to be subtle. That's my favorite eau de toilette at the moment. It's what I wear all the time. Um, Gold Orchid is an air freshener, obviously, and it won on the last one as well. I mean, it won quite a bit. I'm going to give it to Gold Orchid on that one. Yeah, it's got more jam than Sainsbury's, but it won. Yeah, it won. So, and that's interesting because it beat. This isn't with CK1, so that's interesting. But no, I'm going to give it to Gold Orchid. That one. So the CK interview will have another chance because we've got to find the standalone. So now we're going to go for Nivea Cool Kick. That's the other one I use. And we're going to pick that up against Balmain of Paris. You'll all remember Balmain of Paris from the other spray, from the other scent war. Got to remember to keep. I'm called Scent War now. I'm not called Spray Off anymore. Scent War. Got to remember that. And fun fact for you, I don't think anybody else is actually doing this. Because I've watched loads of these things, and people specialize in either men or women, but never both, and never with air fresheners, other stuff. I haven't seen it anywhere. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen it anywhere. I'm just enjoying it, and I'm enjoying entertaining you guys, girls. So here we go. Balmain Paris, which won quite convincingly the last time. It's quite sweet against my own personal deodorant. Here we go. Hold my breath for a sec. That's it. Oh. Ooh. Again, tricky, but Balmain of Paris, Silk Perfume, Eau de Parfum. Yeah, I was gonna say they're really mixing well, both of them. They're really mixing well. Ooh, it's a close one. It's a close one. Yeah. Nivea Cool Kick. Nivea Cool Kick. Just. So they're the ones so far who are outright winners. But we're gonna keep going until we get. So put that aside. Now we're gonna go for Sol Janeiro 62. You remember Sol Janeiro from the last war we had. This one's this is actually a newer version of the older one. The older one I've got right next door to it, Brazilian Crush it was called. So Sol Janeiro 62 versus. Go on then, you're staring at me. Let's bring her in. Let's bring her in. You know her well. Faces of Francis. That Mediterranean island somewhere. Volcanic Mediterranean island. You remember her well. Of course you do. Everyone remembers Faces of Francis. Let's see if we can smell that lava again. And let's see if we can remember to put the tops back on when we finish with them. Here we go. So good old Faces of Francis. Is it going to transport me again to that volcanic island in the Mediterranean versus Sol Janeiro 62? This one's going to be fun. This one is going to be fun because I like both these scents. Right. Come with me on the journey. I'm going to close my eyes. Come with me on this journey. So we're in a small plane now, a small winged biplane, and we're approaching the island in the middle of the Mediterranean. There's a volcano in the middle of it, and it's just bubbling away there. It's bubbling away, and now it's just starting to erupt a bit. So we're going to veer off to the left. Yeah, get out the danger. We're going to come in and land on that beach. We're going to land on that beach somewhere in the 'Mediterranean. We're going to land. Okay, we're on the beach now, and it's sun's going down. The moon's coming up now. You can smell it. You can smell the wood. Someone's got a yeah. You can smell the wood. In the distance, you can smell the lava. You can smell the heat. Yeah, it's a really really nice scent. You can smell it. Uh, yeah, and we're back again. And we're back again. Love that. Love that journey. You can really really smell that. It's nice. Again, it's a tough one. These are such nice scents. It's a tough one, but let's see. They're both for the same purpose. Both sprays. Well, that's a mist. And that's a spray. So, Faces of Francis. Faces of Francis. Do I do it again? Do I do it again? Do I do it again? I mean, it's like it's like a love and marriage made in heaven. Gosh, do I do it again? Faces of Francis. It's got to be. It's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be. Whoa, I lost my top. Excuse me. Oh. Speaking of tops, hope you like. I think you've seen it before. This one, driving me nuts. That's what this is doing. It's driving me nuts. By the way, who's Chip and who's Dale? Tell me the difference. How do you know the difference between Chip and Dale? Anyone know? That's a clue for you. How do you know the difference? Chip, Dale, Dale, Chip. Which one's which? While you're thinking about that, we're going to go with Brazilian Crush, 62. And we're going to go with, this is my wife's favorite, Be Delicious. This is strongly scented with apple, really nice scent. I like it. My wife wears it all the time. And we're going to go with Brazilian Crush 62. This is the older version of the one I showed you before. That one there. That's it. That's the new one. That's the old one. So we're going to go with Brazilian Crush 62 versus Be Delicious. Here we go. Chip, Dale, Chip. Which one? Which one's which? Tell me all the end. If anyone knows the answer, without googling it, by the way, you're not allowed to Google it. So here we go. Oh, gosh, that's hard to spray. There we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Woo! Yeah. No googling the answer. If you like Disney, like I do, you should know it. Difference between Chip and Dale. Right, another tricky one. Another tricky one. Just I'm just checking the sound, by the way. Can you all hear me? I've got my mic on. I'm just give me a wee sound check just to know that just so I know that you can hear me. So, which one are we going to go for? Okay. Well, my wife's going to be disappointed. Lovely. Thanks, T. Appreciate it. So, my wife's going to be disappointed with this one because Brazilian Crush 62 wins. Well, I say wins at the moment, because we gotta find a standalone winner. So at the moment, yeah, Brazilian Crush wins that one. We gotta find a standalone winner. Right, next one. We've got Sol de Janeiro again. We're going through the souls at the moment. 59 versus, this should be fun. Glade Relaxing Zen Air Freshener. Here we go. So we've got relaxing. This should be interesting because they're both in many ways, very, very similar smells. Anyway, here we go. So, close the eyes. Yeah, I didn't spray myself up the nose that time. Woo! Okay. Okay. So, Soldier De Niro 59 against Relaxing Zen Glade Air Freshener, from, where's that from? B&M. That's it. That, by the way, is just an ordinary air freshener, branded. Uh, it's not top of the range. That's one you'd find, just on the bottom shelf. It's certainly not a top one. It's not as good as Febreze, apparently. Um, so a winner from these two. It's close. It's real close. A winner. Gosh. Am I going to put him next to his cousin? Oh, I want to, but Relaxing Zen. They're so close. They are so close. No, it's going to be Relaxing Zen. I'm sorry. It's going to be Relaxing Zen on this one. But that. It'll have another chance because we have to have a standalone winner. So, 76. The next one, Soldier De Niro, 76. Here we go. Against Rituals. So this, as you remember from the last war, was a spa. So you've got Smells of the Seas, lots of relaxing Orientals in there. Not literally, not literally. Smells of the Sea. I actually like that. That'd be good for a skit. I've actually had a brilliant idea for a skit. So this will remind you of a spa somewhere in China against Soldier De Niro 76. These will be very similar because this is a lot. This is a lot of the sense of the Smells of the Sea. Lots, very, very, very warm as well. Anyway, they're both delicious scents. So let's see what happens. So close my eyes a wee bit. Okay. Wow. Again, it's very close. Lovely scents, both of them. Really, really nice scents. Really good scents. But I'm torn again. Gosh. You know what? I'm gonna make this as we go. I'm gonna improvise a bit. I'm gonna make this different. If I like both these scents equally, then they're both gonna go in together. And I like both these scents equally, and they're both gonna go in together. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So draw, and they're both gonna go in together. Those two. So that's Rituals, um, which is Oriental, and Soldier De Niro 76. I love them both. They're both gonna go in together. So they're gonna go in together as a draw. So let's go to the other end, and we're gonna go with this is another by Rituals. This is called Sentia. Incidentally, we're not sponsored by any of these. These are all purchased. But hey, Rituals, if ever you're watching, give me a call. Right. So this is again. This is the sort of set that remind a person of Spa, and we're going to go up against. We're going to go up against Blossom and Breeze for Breeze air freshener. Now this is supposed to be a decent air freshener. I beg to differ. This one, yes, but a lot of them, no. So here we go. So this is designed purely as an air freshener. Blossom and Breeze goes very nicely with Gold Orchid, as we found out the other night. Very nicely because it was a draw. They were the last two, if you remember from the video. And Sentia by Rituals, which will remind a person of being at a spa. So here we go. So I've got to close my eyes again. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Ooh. Yeah. Again, this is a tricky one. Two absolutely gorgeous scents. Absolutely fabulous together. Fabulous together. If I'm to choose a winner, right? One there is clearly one better than the other, and I think it's going to be the Sentia, the Ritual Sentia is clearly the better one there. So Ritual Sentia is going to be the winner there. Blossom and Breeze will have another chance very shortly. Now we're going to go for Lianthud, and you'll remember this featured in the Liberty Advent Calendar. Lianthud, you'll remember this. Another one, BB, also at the end there, that featured in the Liberty Advent Calendar. Very nice scents. So these are testers. So I need my, or do I? Actually, no, I don't need that. Those are for those three there. So Lianthud by Liberty, and that's going to go up against. Go on then, you're staring me in the face. Against BB. So both these products featured in the Liberty Advent Calendar. Both lovely scents. Let's see if we can find a winner. Okay, so these are both winners. Let's see if we can find a standout winner from these two. Here we go. Close eyes. Okay, open. Again, absolutely gorgeous scents, both of them. Oh, baby, you're trying, aren't you? Okay, she's trying. Yeah, I think Bibi just pips Lianto, just and only just pips Lianto there. So Bibi is the winner. Lianto just misses out, but only just. Not much in that at all. Okay. So Peony Pop. The Parfum. You remember Peony Pop from the war, and that is going to go in the tester because it is it. I think it's a tester, or is it a tester? No, no, it's just these three. I keep forgetting. It's just those three that are the testers. So Peony Pop, we're going to go up against. Go on then, I can see it. we're going to go up against Tesco Spring Fresh Air Freshener. So that's bottom of the range, Tesco. That's their own brand. That's it. This is a basic Spring Fresh Air Freshener, but it held its own. It really, if you remember from the last war, it held its own. I was impressed. So here we go. So we've got Tesco own brand versus Peony Pop. Let's see what happens. Okay. So we've got an air freshener against an Eau de Parfum. Again. Let's see. No, I got a winner. Peony Pop is absolutely annihilated Spring Fresh. Yeah, I got a winner. Peony Pop. Peony Pop straight away. We got a winner. Yeah. Sorry, Tesco. Not this time. But you might have a chance. You might have a chance. Okay, so we're getting there. Here we have. This is Maison Française Courgeon of Paris Eau de Parfum. You all remember this chap, this girl from the war against. This is where it gets interesting because we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. Against Fleur Narcotique. So one spicy perfume and one sweet. So sweet versus spicy. Let's see what happens. Close my eyes. Okay. It's sweet versus spice. Wow. Well, I mean, logically, sweet and spice are not supposed to mix unless you're cooking. But we're not cooking, are we? So, wow. So we've got Maison Française Paris, and we've got Fleur Narcotique. Sweet or spice? Sweet or spice? Which is it going to be? Sweet or spice? It's going to be Fleur Narcotique. So the sweet wins. Logically, that would be right because if you were cooking, the same would apply. Yeah. So sweet wins. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting toward a winner. We're getting there. So that's over here. So now what we're going to do? We've got 3 testers left, all from the war. So we've got Gucci Guilty Black. So we've got Gucci Guilty Black. Pop it in the tester. So Gucci Guilty Black is going to go against Gucci Guilty as well. What I'm going to do here, because I've got 3 testers, that actually helps me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back into the ones that didn't do so well, and that does include my own and my wife's, which I was amazed at. So these are all the really good ones. Now we're going into the really good but not so good until we get a final winner. So we're going to go back into these and keep going. So whoever wins out of these 2 is going to be one of the standalones. We're in the semi-finals, and we're getting there. We're getting there now. We're getting there. So this is Blossom and Breeze again against Gucci Gildy Black. Here we go. So, close your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna start making some good decisions now. I'm gonna start picking my favorites. I'm gonna have a top 5 now. So, okay. Uh, Gucci Gildy Black. So, Gucci Gildy Black. So, go to the next tester. Whoops. So, we've got Angel Elixir in the tester again. Angel Elixir versus which one of those did I like before? Which one of those? Faces of Francis. Right. So I think I'm getting close to picking a standalone winner. So we've got Angel versus Faces of Francis. Here we go. Faces of Francis. I'm sorry. Faces of Francis. Yep. So Gucci Guilty, the other. This is the very last one. Of the best against. I really did like Soldier De Niro 76. So Soldier De Niro 76 versus Gucci Guilty. Here we go. Whoops, Daisy. Nearly lost you. There we go. Okay. Okay. We have another winner out of these. Yeah. So I really love both of them, but Soldier De Niro 76. So Soldier De Niro 76. We're getting close. So now I'm going to be objective. I've tried them all. So now I'm going to be objective. Going to pick a winner. Okay. Out of the air fresheners, my favorite overall air freshener, I think it's close. My favorite one is going to be Gold Orchid. That's my favorite air freshener. My favorite eau de toilette out of all of them Faces of Francis. Faces of Francis. And my other favorite out of the rest, and this may surprise you, is not mine. It's Soldier De Niro 76. Those are my top 3 fragrances right there. So, out of those 3, who's going to be the winner? Out of those 3. Okay, I've made my decision. The standalone winner of the best, it's got to be Faces of Francis. That's the standalone winner. It's the best scent. It takes me on that fantastic journey to a volcanic island somewhere in the Mediterranean. Faces of Francis is the standalone winner. So congratulations, Faces of Francis. You are the standalone winner. If you ever get a chance to try this, it's a really, really, really nice scent. So Faces of Francis is the outright winner of the best of the best. Now, on the run, I'm just going to have a quick drink. How's everybody doing? Everybody all right? Just going to have a quick drink. Do excuse me. The room, uh, the room actually smells really nice. Really nice now. How are we doing for time? We're on 46 minutes, so plenty of time. Plenty of time. Okay. The ones you see at the bottom here, they're the runners up. I'm going to choose. I know what they all smell like now. I'm going to choose the worst one. Now, if we go through them individually, obviously these which featured also in the previous battle, these are plain air fresheners. Air fresheners. They're not air fresheners at all. Although you could use one in an emergency. No, these are my wife's deodorants. Those two. Clear and silky smooth. They're both neutral scents, both of them. So I know those two won't compete because there's no unpleasantness with them. They just weren't as good as some of the others. We have our favourite, you remember, Hulk body spritz, which is for 3+. Now again, this is it's a fresh scent. It's a not very nice scent. Don't get me wrong. It's a very, very nice scent. And it would stand a fighting chance. But as far as placement is concerned, I think I would put that outside my top 10. Sure for Men. Sure for Men is a bog standard back in the day deodorant. Yeah, it was all right in the day. Very similar to Lynx. It was okay. It's got a just a fresh smell. I'm going to try it just to prove my just to see if I'm right about this. So this is my wife's deodorant. It's black and white, invisible clear. So I'm going to spray these two together. These are bog standard deodorants. To see what happens. So I'll try these two. Don't forget, I'm looking for the worst of the runners up. Yeah, I mean, with those two, I'll give it to my wife's because although they're both pretty basic deodorants, the clear is slightly sweeter, slightly sweeter. So I'm going to give it to that Nivea. And Silky Smooth. This is just basically to try and eliminate one of these. I think I'll be eliminating the Shore. Yeah, I mean straight away. the Shaw doesn't really do anything, so I'm going to eliminate the Shaw altogether. As so, one of the worst. Nivea are good. They can stay in. Now, Ted Baker, Graphite. I don't need to spray these up against the Nivea because Ted Baker would, I know, annihilate them. Okay. In a bad way, by the way, not a good way. In a bad way. So let's try these two. So we've got French Connection UK Sport, which again is just one of my reserve deodorants, versus Ted Baker of London Graphite. You know, they're both quite nice, but let's just see which one is not as nice as the other. Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to the worst one out of those two. My least is probably Ted Baker, I think. So I'm going to eliminate Ted Baker as one of the worst. Whoops. So FC UK, I can stay on board. Ted Baker is one of the worst. We've got another Ted Baker here, slightly different scent. This is Sterling Blue. This is sort of the opposite end of the scale. So Sterling Blue, and then we've got French Connection UK, and we've got Urban. So again, these are both quite spicy, but we want to eliminate either one of them as a bad scent. Ooh, yeah. This one reminds me of. Oh dear. Yeah. This one actually reminds me of old socks. Believe it or not. Right. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. So I think as a brand, I would not buy Ted Baker. If I was forced to make a choice, I would not buy Ted Baker as a brand. It's not good. And this was, oh yes, yeah, poor little one here. CK Into You for Her. Yeah. Sadly, I know a lot of people are fans of Ted Baker. Unfortunately, I'm not. Unfortunately, it's one of those that you would see, pick it up, try it, and go, oh, horrible, or you might like it, but with the French Connection UK, it together it just smelt that one smelt like old socks. This one is CK Into You for Her. So this is the female version of mine. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that up against this little one. This was called Vine Thief. This tiny little one. So we're gonna try these two to try and eliminate one or eliminate both. So Vine Thief. Let's spray that. Oh, gotcha. A tiny bit against. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. This one is not good either. Um, So out of the two of them, if I was forced to buy one of them, I would go. If I was forced to buy one of them, I think I'd go for CK Into You for Her. Only just, but yeah, I go for, yeah. Now, these last two, I remember, and you'll remember one of them absolutely choked me. This one here is called Glow, and this one was my wife bought it from, I think, the pound shop, and what it's supposed to be it's a knockoff of, where is it? It's actually a knockoff version of Soldier De Niro. It's called Glow instead. Can you believe that? It's actually a knockoff, and people were buying it. Horrible. So, got to do it. I mean, it says on it vanilla almond and salted caramel perfume mist. I'll try it again. Oh yeah, I remember this one as well. Vanilla musk again. Foul, but we gotta if we're gonna find the worst smelling one, in my view, we gotta do it. Here we go. Can you close my eyes, because this is gonna stink. This is gonna be an absolute stinker. I'll be back for a sec. Let that settle. Oh, oh dear. Oh, not good. I'm gonna keep my eyes closed for a sec, because that's not good. Oh. That's foul. Oh, that's like pants and old socks and everything else. That's horrible. Oh, that's vile. Oh, that's really bad. I don't know which is worse, that one or that one. But I think we've found our least favourite spray. Dear God. I Oh dear. Right. As I said for this lot, if there was gonna be one that was as good as the other, I was gonna keep them together. I've actually got two really foul smelling scents here. Oh, I can still smell that. I'm just gonna have a drink a sec. Excuse me. I'm just gonna have a drink. Oh, that's like pants and socks and yesterday's laundry. It's horrible. I see why it's a knockoff. Horrible, foul. Oh, that's better. Oh dear, not good, not good. Right. Exactly right. Exactly right. So, which means I'll go back to that in just a sec. So, joint losers are going to be these two. These are the two foulest smelling things I've ever smelt in my life. They are foul. So, if you're ever out, never buy that. Never buy that, and definitely never buy that if you ever see that. They stink. They absolutely stink. Yeah. So, I think, yeah, those two are the joint losers, definitely. So they can go on the floor here, out of sight, out of mind. The joint winners, because I like them both. I'll bring them in. Faces of Francis. our lovely um, volcanic island in the middle of the Mediterranean, and Febreze Gold Orchid, which I know somebody who is subscribed to me uses. Um, so those two are the joint winners, I think. They're the two loveliest scents. They go fabulously together. It was close. It was very close because um I also liked the Glade Relaxing Zen. It was close, but we have to have joint winners and joint losers. So yeah, I declare the joint winners are Gold Orchid and Faces of Francis are the joint winners. Okay. So would you agree with that? I think I will go with that because that one was always mentioned in every one I've done. That one always was always in there. That one and Gold Orchid also. So now that we've got now we've got our joint winners. There they are, Gold Orchid and Faces of Francis. I have a question. Thank you. I knew it was you. I have a question. That was the last war I did was 50. I'm contemplating going for 60. What do you think? Um, I mean, I can quite easily, yeah, I might have to split it into 2 shows though, if I do that. But I'm gonna go for, I'm thinking about it for 60 cents altogether. Um, tell me what you think anyway of that. Uh, in the comments area, tell me what you think. I think it's possible. It might take a long time, but I think it would be possible. It'd be fun as well. And what did you think? What did you think of my comedy skit? Because if you liked it, what I was going to suggest was, um, yeah, what I was also going to suggest was, if you liked my small sketch there, if you suggest a scenario for me, and I'll turn it into something funny. I will. I will. Again, suggest some scenarios for me, and I'll turn them into something really funny. Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go for 60. Um, but I'll break it. I'm gonna break it down. And I'm going to look for some. I'm going to bring some new sense into it as well. Um, and I'm thinking of different ways that I can do them. Because I'm doing. You've seen I'm doing some home vlogs, and I'm also gonna use. I'm gonna use my lightsabers a bit more as well. I'm gonna do some nice. I might even introduce my lightsabers into a skit. That could be fun. Um, yeah, there's lots on the horizon. Home vlogs as well. I'm going to be doing more of those. But um, the scent wars are going to continue. Um, I'm going to sort of try and break boundaries if I can. Go for higher numbers. Um, Tell me what you think anyway. But we anyway, yeah, we have we have our standalone um, two winners, our joint winners, which I'm very happy about. Very happy about that indeed. There was something else I was going to say. I'll remember it in a sec. Um, what was I going to say? Oh yes, Q&A. That's the other thing. Yeah. Um, I'm going to do another Q&A. So if you can think of any more questions that you'd like to ask, ask away, and I'll make some more really cool videos for you to watch. Because I think you've liked what I've done so far, which I'm very happy about because I'm still experimenting with the special effects. Um, but while we're here, thank you very much for your kindness and support. Because it's been going. I've been doing this only for a short period of time. I'm still getting used to it, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm getting. I think I'm getting better at it, and I think I think from what you've all said about it, you like it as well. Um, right, guys. Uh, Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me, especially you two. It's been fun. It's been fun. Um, that's gonna do it, I think, for now because I've been live for just over the hour. Just starting to get a bit tired. And in the UK now, it's what time are we on? We're on. Let me see. I think we're on just after 7 o'clock. Um, so whatever you're doing, enjoy the rest of your St. Patrick's Day. Um, have a fantastic day, and I'm gonna because I'm gonna have a shower and ventilate this room because I smell nice. I do smell nice, but I've still got to ventilate the room a bit because my wife uh, won't come in here until the air's fresh again. So I'm gonna have a shower and stuff. So look, I'll see you in the next one. Um, Thanks for all your support. If you liked this, please give it a thumbs up and spread the word about my channel. If you know anybody else who likes this sort of thing, and God bless you for watching. Okay, I'll see you all soon. I'm gonna call it a night now. Okay, so bye for now. I'll see you all soon. Okay. Oh boy.